Survival books and manuals. This is kind of a cool subject. I have some recommended books. There's a lot better books out there than what I have, but just to give you an idea, I don't know if you can see this or not. Hold on, let me. Okay, you see that book, Possum Living by Dolly Freed. It's like a $10 book. It's a book about her and her dad when living in the 70s. They lived off $1,000 a year. Yeah, get something like that. That'll give you a lot of pointers, a lot of tips. Tells you how to make moonshine. Tells you how to raise rabbits and stuff. That's a good book. Yeah, here's another one. U.S. Army Survival Manual. In this book, you get, it tells you how to trap animals. It tells you how to build shelters and stuff like that. I got this from the Army, but you can buy this book. It's not copyrighted. You get it for like $7. Yeah, here's another one here. Moonshine. Remember, this is going to be currency. Moonshine will be currency. So learn how to make moonshine. You can be doing a lot of alternative cooking means, alternative ways of making your meals. So since you'll be kind of like camping anyway, because you might not have power, just get yourself a guide on how to grill, how to test meat and make sure it's done. Especially if you like a lot of game meat and stuff, you want to make sure this stuff is really good, healthy and cooked properly. And you're going to be making lots of bread, so get yourself a book or two on how to make bread, and and you're gonna have to do it. What are you gonna do? Not make bread? So just figure out what you're gonna need, and there's a lot better stuff out there than what I got, but you need to learn how to do you gotta learn a lot of skills, what you're gonna have to learn how to do. You're gonna have to learn how to cook outdoors. You might have to learn how to trap food. You're gonna have to learn how to live off the grid. And Dolly Freed did it, and she's gonna tell you how she did it. Again, these aren't the best books, but they're not the only books, but they are good books. And alcohol still. They're good for distilling water. They're good for making alcohol. Alcohol is good for disinfecting, fuel, bartering, drinking. Alcohol is just a great. I thought of this myself. I thought of this myself, and then next thing you know, I look on YouTube, and it seems like I'm not the only person who has the idea that alcohol is just a good item to have when the shit hits the fan. So just get yourself a still. Don't tell anybody what you're doing, because you could get arrested. And just distill as much alcohol as you possibly can. Okay, your alcohol still should be at least 10 gallons. A 5-gallon still would work, but you don't want to do it in your kitchen. So, you're not going to be able to cook 5 or 10 gallons worth of mash in your kitchen anyway. It's just too big. You have to use one of those propane burners. Believe it or not, I realize alcohol is actually cheaper to make than it is to buy. As for like rubbing alcohol, I think I paid, hold on one second. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this here. I think this was $1.50 for 16 ounces, which is $3 for a quart, which is $12 for a gallon. Whereas moonshine costs about $8 a gallon, $5 a gallon, $8 a gallon. You can actually get it to go down cheaper if you make your own yeast. Probably go down to $2 a gallon. But what I'm trying to make is that it's actually cheaper to make than it is to buy. But again, in the pinch, this will light fires, and this will do everything that the moonshine will do, except you can't drink this, of course. But it's also a bartering tool. So whatever you feel, you just get alcohol in the house. You know what I mean? It's just smart. Cash and coin. You should have about a month's worth of cash in the house. I probably won't have any more than that. I know that if you got a few $1,000 floating around, it's probably a good idea. But if the shit hits the fan, you have an economic collapse, your money's gonna be worthless, paper money. Because it's that's why you had an economic collapse, because your money's worthless. So it's not gonna be worthless after the collapse. It's not gonna be valued after the collapse either. But if you have some other kind of a problem, tornado, hurricane, then of course you're going to want cash around. Any kind of gold, when times got hard, I was tempted to sell my gold and my silver. I didn't do it. And I'm glad I didn't do it because it's worth almost twice as much now as it was when I was having the problems. So it's good to have gold, put that in your safe, put silver in your safe, put cash in your safe. A lot of places won't be using plastic, won't be using your the credit cards. They're not going to trust you. They might think you might have stole it. Their machines might not be working because they didn't pay their bill or the company went out of business. So cash will be king. Even though it's worthless, cash will be king. And gold and silver and your barter items. These are all ways that you're going to be. These are your methods of getting the items that you need is through your barter items and your any kind of currency that you have around. Well, here it is. At least 30 days cash on hand. These are top post-collapse barter items. I got a list. Most of it's from one of the websites I showed you before. I added a few from other research I did. Cash on hand, alcohol, camping equipment, water filtration. A lot of this stuff here is what people in Argentina were asking for after their collapse. Long life self goods, food producing animals, cooking oil. People need cooking oil, believe it or not. You can't cook without the oil. So, if you have oil, trade it for what they have that you need. They might have soap, solar power, firewood. Not only solar power, also like solar water, like a solar water heating type source, to heat up water so you can shower. Gold and silver. I don't know why people would want to barter gold and silver. You figure that's your currency. Why would people? I don't understand why people are asking for that. But that's what that website says what people are asking for. Gold and oil, firearms and ammo, body armor. If your neighbors are asking you for body armor, shit has really hit the fan. You know what I mean? It's scary that people are asking for body armor. It's just maddening that times are going to get so bad that you're going to have to wear body armor to protect yourself. Tasers and pepper spray. Keep stun guns around. Stun guns are always good. As I said before, when I was goofing off, you tase them first, and then you slowly come to pieces. Various tools and yard equipment. Pesticides, warm clothing, specialty clothing, over-the-counter medicines. Like I'm getting a headache now listening to myself talk, so I can show you some Advils or some Motrin. Toiletries, soap, toilet paper, lip balm, Vaseline. Lip balm and Vaseline are very important. Toilet paper, again, you might have to get creative with it. Feniment products. You know what that is. Bleach detergents, baby formula. Tobacco. This was not on the list, but I'm telling you, tobacco is going to be a currency. And I have a place down the road that it's like you make your own cigarettes. So you buy the tobacco and then you make your own, and you're not paying taxes on them. So cigarettes are $5 a pack. Making your own actually comes down to like $2.50 a pack. But you can buy that bulk, all that bulk backy. You know what I mean? Take home 5 pounds of tobacco, costs like $50. It's like $12 a pound. You know what I mean? Give you an idea on how cheap the tobacco really is. And put it in one of those food savers, like pounds packages. So for $12 a pound, you have a bartering tool that you can probably get $20, $30 worth of shit for it. You know what I mean? In a barter situation. I'm considering that. Matches and lighters. Sugar. Sugar is very hard to get in a post-collapse situation. And of course, candles. Get in shape. If you're a fat tub of shit, don't be a fat tub of shit. Your family depends on you. Quit your smoking, quit your drinking, you stupid fat fuck, and help your family. God damn, look at yourself. Go look in the mirror and take a look at your fat tub of shit self and say to yourself, you know what? I'm a big fat tub of shit. I need to lose some weight. Yeah, and you know what? So do I. So fuck it. So we all should just join a gym, go rollerblading, lift weights, buy a bike, quit smoking. Man, you fucking stupid. You smoke. Man, if you smoke, you're too stupid for the rest of this because you're a fucking idiot. I just quit smoking after 45 years. So I'm not an idiot anymore. I was an idiot 6 months ago, I was a big fucking idiot. You know what? I'm not an idiot anymore. Now I'm just an asshole. Okay, home emergency kit. Get at least one generator, preferably two, and try to outfit them with a propane, try to make them like, propane generators, so they can run off your cans. Yeah, gasoline only lasts about a year, I have propane that's 5 years old. I don't know the shelf life of propane, but it just keeps going, 5-year-old propane, it keeps lighting my barbecue. So if you get your generators, they don't clog up your fuel lines and doesn't turn gummy or any of that shit. Propane. I mean, yeah, just get a generator. If you didn't buy a generator, buy a propane one. They're only like $50 more. But if you do have a generator, for $50, you get the conversion kit. So it just makes sense to have a propane generator. Fuel powered lighting, your alcohol lights, like these camp lights. Again, you can pour alcohol in them or camp fuel, and you have lighting. Camp stoves, charcoal grill or charcoal. Again, they'll save at least 20 bags. And 20 cans of propane. That should last you a long time until you can start collecting filter your wood that you've been chopping and start the season. Solar shower. That's just like a heavy black bucket, hanging in a tree, and it kind of trickles water down on you. It gets hotter in the sun. Hatchet, tomahawk, two-way weather radio, or like one of the marine radios. Let me show you mine. Wait. Okay, the two-way radios. Okay, see, this one here. Let me just open this up here so you can see it. This is a Uniden. It's a marine radio. It's kind of cool. That's actually, if I squeeze this now, it alerts the Coast Guard, and that's also the Coast Guard. It's like 70 channels or something.
The east coast at 15 miles per hour through the late evening hours. With current impact, a small long period.
Just for weather.
15 miles per hour.
Just for weather. Let me just get off from the regular scan. Okay. Yeah, it's like 70, 80, look at that, 80-something channels. Okay. Yeah, so it's like 80-something channels, so it's good to have around. So, it's just a weather radio, but again, I can use it as a walkie-talkie too. Shit hits the fan, and it gives me the weather. So with that, here's something else I got here. Oh, I keep hitting my thing here. Okay, this is like a GPS. I don't know if it's an essential tool, but I got it in the box. I wanted to show it to you. So we have to go into the woods. This will help you go in, and this will help you get out. Have a topo map in there, and if you're going down, if you're forced to go down some roads that you're not familiar with, this will work. Even if your cell phones go out, your cell phone most likely, if you have a smartphone, will have a GPS in it. So if that service goes out for whatever reason, you still have a GPS to get around. So I kind of think these are essential items. So put that in consideration. So again, the navigational equipment, fire extinguishers. If you have a fire in the house, it might be a while before the firemen can actually come over. They come and get you. Sorry, yes. So it might be difficult. Duct tape. Have plenty of duct tape. Binoculars. Excuse me. Have plenty of binoculars around. I got 2 pairs. I think 2 pairs is enough. You might have to sit on top of your roof or something and see where the bad guys are. Again, this navigational equipment, it's all kidding aside, it's pretty important. Road maps, hiking maps, topo maps, make sure you know how to use a compass and read a map.